One feature I think you'll really enjoy in this course is the quick wins sprinkled throughout the lectures. A quick win is something you can immediately apply to your quest for balance. In this section, the quick win is the 3-breath or 1-minute meditation. Many people think meditation is complicated or difficult, but it's not. It's literally as simple as breathing, and a good place to begin meditating is literally with breaths. To be more precise, with 3 slow abdominal breaths randomly repeated throughout the day. At a retreat I attended years ago, I was introduced to the 3-breath meditation through the tolling of the mindfulness bell. Randomly each day, someone sounded a bell. We all had to stop what we were doing and take 3 slow abdominal breaths. It was like freeze tag, except we didn't make funny faces. We just stopped whatever we were doing, took 3 slow breaths, and then resumed. When the bell rang, we had to halt in mid-sentence, mid-stride, even in mid-chew. At first, this really annoyed me. Hey, I'm trying to get enlightenment here! But by the time the retreat ended, I had embraced these interruptions. More on why in a minute, but first, a demo. Abdominal breathing, or belly breathing, is how most mammals and all human babies naturally breathe. When you take an abdominal breath, your belly goes out when you inhale and in when you exhale, the opposite of how many of us breathe. You're using your diaphragm instead of your chest muscles. The result is slower, deeper, more efficient respiration. If you're unfamiliar with belly breathing, or you just want to relax for a minute, you can practice right now. Let's do it. Close your eyes and sit in a relaxed, balanced position. Now, put one hand on your belly and just breathe slowly and naturally, allowing your attention to focus on each inhalation and exhalation. Try it with me. Breathe in, belly pushes out. Breathe out, belly pushes in. Breathe in, belly pushes out. Breathe out, belly goes in. Breathe in, belly goes out. Breathe out, belly goes in. Take a moment to notice any differences in your body, mind, or emotions, and don't worry if you didn't get it exactly right. The belly breathing rhythm becomes more automatic with practice. Now, back to the retreat. I soon stopped feeling annoyed when the mindfulness bell sounded because each time it did, the 3-breath meditation forced me to stop what I was doing, saying, or thinking, and it gave me the opportunity to do a reset. With each 3-breath timeout, I could ask myself, do I need to be thinking or feeling what I'm thinking and feeling now? Do I want to do what I'm doing now or am about to do? Learning to be still in the midst of life, even briefly, helped me reevaluate these choices. I've often recommended this 3-breath meditation to clients, suggesting that they use any interrupting sound, such as a car horn beeping or a phone ringing, as a substitute for the mindfulness bell. The effects of this simple action can be revolutionary. One client whose life was ruled by chaos found this practice to be more valuable than anything else we'd done in therapy. At a street corner on the way to work, hearing the mindfulness bell of a car horn, she could think, I don't really want to waste my time partying tonight. About to leave for a bar, pausing on the first ring of her cell phone, she could see how the evening would play out and decide, not this time. Hearing a siren blare in the midst of pangs of guilt or shame, she could choose to forgive herself. Another client found a mindfulness bell app for his smartphone. He programmed it to sound a gong randomly throughout the day. He was often on the road for his job, and while driving, his mind invariably went to worry. When the gong sounded, he took 3 belly breaths and allowed himself to return to a more centered place. Over time, not only did he become less anxious, he also started to tune into his true desires and made major positive changes in his career and relationships. I also continue this practice. When I step into my office and turn on my computer, I hear its mindfulness beep, reminding me to pause for a moment, take 3 belly breaths, and assume my best self. Brief meditations throughout the day help me shift gears between clients, return to center, and re-inhabit that best self again and again. I hope you'll find this practice helpful too. It only takes a minute, and it can be life-changing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lecture.